Real Madrid's president Florentino Perez is calling out everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, as a Real Madrid fan, I have had enough news after news after news after news, and it's not looking good either as well. Let's go through it and we'll talk about it one by one. Apparently he calls out Barcelona and everyone, generally everyone in the room as well. But ladies and gentlemen, the morning started obviously with Perez saying that he will answer questions by journalists tonight. This is highly unusual and hasn't happened in many years. And for the first time ever, this brother made an emergency meeting with all the journalists in one room. Now that sounds concerning. But Carvajal apparently, I haven't gone through this yet, but Carvajal apparently has liked a reel of a journalist criticizing Florentino Perez's press conference. Now, if our own players are disliking this, God forbid what I'm about to read, man. But ladies and gentlemen, first thing he says, I'm sorry to announce I'm not resigning. I mean, for a man who literally built the golden era of Real Madrid and gave us more than what, 5 Champions Leagues or 6 Champions Leagues, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is good news for Real Madrid, if anything. I know he's old, I know he's getting stubborn, I know I've said in the past that he should resign, and this is probably bad news. Why is his brother moving like Homelander? I don't know, but this is the first thing that came out of his mouth, and he shouted this. It's all caps letter. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the first thing he said, right? He said, I am here. Okay, that's another capitalized word right there. I am the leader of major construction company. I am the leader of Real Madrid. Okay, nah. This brother is moving crazy. I am in perfect health. Why are they saying I have cancer? Where did this rumor come from? Why are they saying I'm sick and weak and tired? I don't know who said that. Whoever said that, you better run, my friend. But ladies and gentlemen, next thing. I work at night and day like an animal. Brother, is he advertising himself? I'm sorry. Is this brother becoming Andrew Tate? I'm sorry. What's happening here? Why is this brother boosting himself and boosting his own ego? I mean, we don't really care. We haven't won a trophy in the last 2 years. You haven't made the right signings for the team. You haven't been making a midfielder purchase or another defender purchase and fixing this goddamn team and disciplining the team. When Valverde and Tchouaméni had a fight and you find them what, $1 million total, 500k each? I'm sorry, even as a Madrid fan, I cannot accept that. That's literally their hour salary. But ladies and gentlemen, more of this, right? With me as president, we have won 76 titles. Maybe I have to remind you, yes, we have won nothing this year, but don't forget, obviously, no one's forgetting Perez. No one's forgetting. Thank you for everything you have done. I have said that without Perez, there is no Real Madrid golden era. Without Perez, there is no Real Madrid. Most of the Champions Leagues that Real Madrid have won, there is no Champions Leagues. Most of them was literally because of Perez. As much as you want to compliment Cristiano Ronaldo, as much as you want to compliment Jose Mourinho back in 2011 when he came, 2010 when he came to Real Madrid, right? He changed Real Madrid's course obviously for the next few years. I think Jose Mourinho put the plan and then the other managers, they took it and went with it, right? But in my opinion, Perez is, for me, like, I would say with Ronaldo, I would put them both at number 1 if I'm being honest. What a crucial man. But the recent years, he just has been stubborn. He's not buying players. He's not investing. I don't know what's been wrong with him. That's why everyone at Real Madrid wants him to resign, right? But ladies and gentlemen, more on this. I'll show you why they know. I'll show you what they showed me a few minutes ago. Oh my god, he has receipts. ABC said, I'm tired. I don't know this journalist. Is this journalist here? Who told you this? Brother, if I'm the ABC journalist and I was there, I'm slowly ducking down and leaving that conference as soon as possible. Brother, if this brother catches me, I'm done. I don't know what the ABC reporter said. I believe I saw what is. I think the ABC reported. They reported that Florentino Perez is making an emergency meeting because he is feeling very tired. And this brother just debunked everything, man. And he's coming for that ABC journalist. He better be running, mate. And then he said, I'm calling for a new board elections. And this board with me as its helm will be running for these elections. Anyone who's criticizing us and spreading these rumors about me can run these elections against me. Damn! Whoever wants to step up, step up. Oh! Perez! 8-year-old moving like a goddamn mafia boss right here. Stop coming from behind. Oh, pause. Pause. It's a bit freaky, mate. Anyways, let's move on. And then he calls out Barcelona. That, I don't want to say that word because just in case I see the wrong thing there, is the worst scandal in football history. This is talking about the Barcelona paid the referees for the past 8 years or something like that, right? I cannot believe that this still hasn't been resolved. The same referees from the era are still active. They are still reffing. This makes no sense. Barca paid for that services for 2 decades and those refs are still active in the 3rd decade. Again, these are speculations. Do we know Barcelona paid the referees or not? Barcelona keeping this and hiding this and not really talking about it, in my opinion, is kind of suspicious if it doesn't make sense. I know there's a lot of bad referees in La Liga. I think referees in La Liga in general is very bad. But if Barcelona paid the referees in the last 2 decades, is that true or not? I don't know, man. I genuinely do not know. I mean, this is probably a La Liga case because in the Champions League they haven't won it since 11 years. So I don't think they have been paying referees or they have been paying referees enough. But I don't know, man. Considering that we have won a lot of La Ligas as well. I mean, it's just bad refereeing from La Liga. Maybe Perez is just being emotional and going at Barcelona saying that they pay referees, and maybe it's just an emotional reply here. I don't know, because I don't think paying referees, especially for if you're a club and you're paying referees for 2 decades, eventually they will find out. Eventually someone will find out during those 2 decades. After these 2 decades and then you start this case or whatever, just, I don't know, not enough proof. I'm not disregarding it. Maybe they're paying referees, but it's not enough proof, if I'm being honest. And then he says, journalists like Ruben Canazeras, you create trouble for Real Madrid. But it's unaudible. Oh my god. This brother was going at the journalist. This brother held his goddamn neck, fam. Oh my god, you're talking about dictator Mbappe. This brother came last night and said there is only one dictator here. And it's the dictatorship of Florentino Perez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, more on this. You, Canazeras, the journalist at ABC, so he caught him. They caught the rat. They caught the snitch. You attack Real Madrid every day and I'm going to cancel my subscription with you. Yeah, I'm sure a $1 billion company like ABC is going to get hurt because you will be cancelling the membership. Florentino Perez is very famous. This could make a lot of people cancel the ABC membership. You know what? I don't even have a subscription with ABC. I'm going to subscribe and I'm going to cancel because of my president Perez. Ladies and gentlemen, what else? When I came to this club for the first time, the club was in such bad situation that they couldn't pay players and employees. Now it's an incredible financial situation. Again, boosting himself, defending himself, standing on business. That's what I like to see. Again, like I said, Perez, very important figure. I fight for everyone. I'm ready to fight. He's ready to fight everyone. This is looking like a Real Madrid heritage type of thing right here. I don't think Valverde and Tchouaméni, that wasn't the first time Real Madrid was fighting. They obviously were learning from the goddamn president by the looks of it. And he said, I want children around the world to watch Real Madrid for free. Now that is such beautiful, beautiful thing right there. As long as they didn't watch the last 2 seasons, hopefully that is not free. Because they will be paying for their mental health. But ladies and gentlemen, more on that. The fans are with me in my fight against La Liga, against Barcelona, against everyone. Again, a little bit of obsession with Barcelona. Let's move on. Let's not talk about the rivals. Let's talk about what's happening in the team. Let's talk about everything that's messing up in our team. Let's talk about why we are trophyless in the last 2 seasons. Let's talk about that, Perez. Enough of Barcelona in this case, for the love of God. And then, ladies and gentlemen, can you actually speak what went wrong on the pitch this season? And what are the fans worried about, not this? That's a good question from the journalist. I think this journalist is what Real Madrid fans wanted to ask Perez for a very long time now, right? And he said no. Nope. He refuses to answer. Fair play. Fine. Okay, but as a president, as fans, we expect answers from you, but I guess okay. Sure. I mean, you're the boss. I can't say anything. You could kick out Mbappe if you wanted. But, I mean, what's wrong with the pitch? I mean, again, this is not a question you ask to Perez, because Perez is really like an investor. He's like an owner. I mean, he knows about football, obviously, but he's not a manager. He's not a coach of Real Madrid. So, kind of a stupid question at the same time. But, at the same time, it's just disrespectful to the fans, because we were wondering this and you just say no. You don't want to talk about it. Like, why do you not want to talk about it? You know why? Because he is not talk, he is actions. That's a real man right there, ladies. But ladies and gentlemen, next up, I said the fight between the players was bad. Finally, he addressed this. But it's even worse that it's leaked. We have had fights every year or even multiple, but never... Brother, what is this Real Madrid heritage that I'm just finding out? We're physically fighting each other every year? That's a bit worrying, mate. Perez, if you have been knowing this, if you knew this for a long time, this is a bit worrying. Why are we having physical altercations with each other? I mean, as long as we're winning the Champions League, it doesn't matter really, right? But at the same time, this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't be a norm at a football club. This shouldn't be a norm with professional footballers playing with each other. This should not be a normal thing that a club should go through. No other club goes through this. I'm sure there is a lot, obviously, but like I said, no big club like Real Madrid are going through this physical altercation. No, it shouldn't happen. You're not boxing, you're not MMA, you're not training for a boxing match. You're training for a football match, for the love of God. It just ruins it. This is why we have a lot of egos. This is why we have such big egos, and we always, since the last decade, we always needed like a babysitter. We always needed someone that could humble the players and the players would respect. And that's a problem. You cannot go in that plan forever, if I'm being honest. Because you have other teams that are building an actual team that respect and are friendly with each other. You can't have egotistical players in the dressing room, man. But ladies and gentlemen, this happened as well. This journalist said, I'm from this digital and ES radio, okay? Perez said, from what? He said, digital ES radio. And he said, okay. And then the journalist says, so we're good. Perez said, I don't know you. This brother, little broad, the goddamn journalist. He has to be the coldest. He is the coldest president of all time. No matter what you say about Laporta, that brother has zero aura, man. This brother has unlimited aura, man. He genuinely has unlimited aura. This is crazy. He big broed him, man. And then ladies and gentlemen, he said, let the girl speak, the rest of you are ugly. No, he needs to be stopped. Yeah, it's enough, mate. Enough headlines. Enough headlines from Real Madrid. I'm done. I am done defending my club. I am done. I'm tired. This has been a very long week. Brother, what do you mean the rest of you are ugly? Brothers worse than Homelander. God damn. I mean, okay, the referees robbed us of 18 points in La Liga. No, brother, no, don't say that. I hate this type of excuses. Basically saying that he was Barcelona. So we got robbed from Barcelona this season. Perez, stop it. No, we were just bad. Don't justify this terrible team. Do not justify this terrible performance. We were bad. We were genuinely bad. I don't care. We were bad this season. Now, I know we got robbed of few games. It doesn't matter. Barcelona was just way better than us. Accept it. Look at your own team. Maybe fix a team. Maybe invest people in the team. Maybe invest some players in the team, man. Maybe buy the midfielders that we lack. Buy the defenders that we lack. Humble the two attackers that we have. This is a BS excuse, man. This is a BS excuse. God damn, embarrassing us, man. And again, Barcelona saw that. He saw that he's talking about the case, and he's saying that he has been robbing us, and he is saying that he has been robbing us, Barcelona are robbing us this season, and they made a legal decision, apparently, that they went and they opened a lawsuit on Florentino Perez. Again, I don't know why Barcelona would do this. Why do you care that much? But again, he's coming at the club, and the club is going back at him. That is natural order of the world. That is how things go. Every action has reaction. That's what Newton said, right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. And the last thing that I'm going to end it, he said that I only won 7 La Ligas at Real Madrid. I should have won 14. They robbed me of the other 7 titles. Listen, I understand standing on business. I really do, man. I genuinely do. But the fact that during the years we had a lot of referee calls that went our side. I have to accept that. I have to be honest as well as a Real Madrid fan. Again, referees are humans. They make mistakes. Sometimes it's with you, sometimes it's against you. Every single game, a fan or 2 or 3 fans will come out and say, they have robbed us. This happened. That happened. It's normal. As long as it is human refereeing, that will happen in the world of football, man. Sure, there's a lot of scandals, I'm sure, that happened in football that referees got paid. 100%. I mean, every sport there is something like that, right? Again, you saying that they robbed us from other 7 titles doesn't change the fact that those 7 titles that were potentially robbed, again, I'm not saying we didn't rob them, they didn't rob us, those 7 titles will never come back. You crying about it will not change a thing, man. Just look at your team right now. This is what's been pissing me off. This is why Carvajal probably liked that one post of the journalist saying negative things about the Perez journalist press conference, right? It's because the players even know, your Capitano even knows, Carvajal even knows that instead of you focusing on the team that we have that has been trophyless for 2 back-to-back seasons, a team like Real Madrid, so big, winning a trophy every single season, you cannot disregard that, man. It's like you're bringing up stuff from the past. 7 that you got robbed probably in the last 3 decades that you have been in charge, right? Again, it doesn't... What happens in the past goes at the past, man. We got robbed in the past. A lot of football fans need to change this mentality. Whatever happened, happened. Let it go, mate. Let's focus on now and let's focus on the future. Perez is not focused on now and is not focused on the future. Unfortunately for him, he's getting old and stubborn, and we can see it from this press conference alone that he's been standing on business. Obviously, I like that. He's showing the power, but at the same time, it just showed that he is even more stubborn, man. That's what I've been saying for months now. He's very stubborn. The older you get, the more stubborn you get. It's normal human nature. But like I said, the fact that he didn't address anything about the current form, again, not his role to address it, but just worries me as a fan, and I think it's a bit disrespectful to the fans, if I'm being honest. But Real Madrid fans, what do you think of this press conference? I know it's very cold, and I liked it in that aspect, that it's very cold, but at the same time, I think he should have addressed more things and not bring up the past so many times, and bring up Barcelona so many times, and be focused on our rivals when you need to focus on your own team. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn, almost 20 minutes of recording. That is insane, but I had to cover this because, I mean, the week just gets worse and worse. And Al Nasser Al Hilal, you know what happened? Last minute draw. Hopefully Al Nasser wins their next game and wins the title. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Check out my second channel if you want to see the Ronaldo game. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down, I see every single comment, and gracias.